Well, Harry, welcome back to the Jägermeister Workbench. And as you
Always
know,
good to be
every
here.
week we talk about rigs and techniques over here. So let's get right to it. Talk to us about how we're going to catch bait and what kind of bait.
All right, obviously it depends on the weather, where you're at, clear water, dirty water, thread fins, cigars, and different species. Your pilchards, your threadies, normally around bug light and everything like that, or other markers, wherever you're at. You'll want to use your smaller sabikis, like your number 4s, your number 6, for your smaller baits, your pilchards and stuff like that. It'll be your smaller ones, which we use. We use the little glow beads on them. Now, if the water's real clear, you need to go with your fluorocarbon type sabikis, and it really makes a difference. I got schooled years ago. I'm sitting there catching 1 or 2 on a regular sabiki, and it was great, but it was clear water. This other guy pulls up next to me and just literally just stroking it. Just every quill had a pilchard on it. So I learned that. You got to learn to watch what's going on around you too to figure out what sabikis that they're using. All right. Now,
obviously the sabikis, you got them wrapped up here because of safety reasons.
Oh yeah.
But so we got a weight on one end, a swivel.
Right.
You put. It looks like you got a bead here, Harry.
Yeah, I always put a bead at the top because 99.99, actually 100%. Everybody takes that swivel and jams it right into that top. And the ceramics always break or they get stuck here, and it just gets all tangled up. So that bead literally stops it from jamming up in there, which is really good. And then what we'll do is we'll take this. You always want to be able to get to your lead. Now, if you're saying you're getting big runners and big baits, you're going to want to use a bigger lead.
Right.
If you don't, what happens, and you're catching, say, a couple blue runners, and and they take off, they'll tangle up your whole rig.
Right.
So you want to be able to have something to keep that line taut. Now, when you're done, you get a whole string of bait there. You want to swing this lead in, so you want to be able to catch that lead. Now you have all your bait hanging there, and then you're going to get over your live well, and then you'll take your D-hooker there and flip the. Now, a lot of people don't realize you have to pick up on it like that.
Yeah, you got to pick up.
Yes,
to drop him in.
To drop that bait in. And a lot of people they don't know that, but that's so important to do that.
Guys, I can't emphasize this enough. As a guide, one of my biggest frustrations are we're out there and the guy brings in a line and he keeps the rod up and down like this.
Right.
The fish are jumping all over the place. Next thing you got a big tangled mess. Soon as you get them in, soon as you get a hold of the lead like this, hang them like they're on a clothesline.
Yep.
And then it's easy to pluck them off.
They'll all stay level. They'll all be there. You don't want it, like you said, don't go straight up like that. Now, what I like doing is having a big loop there. There's different styles of leads and stuff like that. And I'll take that loop when I'm done.
Right.
And I want to run to the next spot. I'll just take that and I just slide it right on the handle. It's quick and easy.
Nice.
Out of the way, and it's just great. And then, of course, when you want to store it away, go ahead and show them how you just loop that around there.
What we do is we put them all together just like we had here a minute ago. And then once you get them all wrapped around, what we like to do just to keep them from tangling is wrap it just like that. Now this would be hooked to that.
And it's quick and easy.
Now the other thing that we use is quickly.
Yeah. Oh, this is
pinfish
something.
Traps.
Well, this is your crab trap here. Obviously, a lot of you big tarpon fishermen and stuff out there have these crab traps. And they have a little lock on it. It's a little tough to get out there, but this thing springs open.
Right.
It's a real simple thing to catch blue crabs.
Okay.
And I mean, blue crabs, as you well know, are just a killer out there.
Right.
And you're going to take your line, and you're going to have it here. Have a lead here, because this is spring loaded here.
Right.
You'll have some type of a chunk of fish, a chicken neck, whatever right there. And when you leave it, just toss it straight down. You don't throw these out. And you just pull it up real quick. That automatically shuts. You've got a couple crabs, hopefully a dozen crabs in there, and just bring them in.
And guys,
it's a simple deal.
The other thing that's so critical is that you don't want to handle the bait very much. So AFCO makes nylon nets as well as a monofilament net, which the fish don't see. They don't run around in the live well and run from you quite as much.
Yeah.
The key is try not to your hands, I don't know if it's the oil in our body, but it makes the scales fall off. So what I like to do is grab that fish in the net like this and hook him like that without touching them.
And don't scoop up 20, 30 baits at a time.
One at a time.
Try to get one bait at a time, and you're good to go there.
All right, we're going to be back over here talking about new products in a little
while.
while.
That'll be a good one.